What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus LIX and Z1 Extreme gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're checking out Arc Raiders. Someone wanted me to see how it ran on the Asus G50 Advantage, but as usual, it's a newer game, so I was gonna test out everything anyway. So it's just more fun that way. And then everybody who subscribed to all the various stuff gets something instead of just one, you know? So we already tried it out on the Steam Decks, and that was an experience. But FPS-wise, it was actually quite playable. But I was running into some networking issues on the Steam Deck. And then my LCD model was doing its usual nonsensory of dropping down to 6 FPS. But luckily it started doing that like right after I got done making the video of it. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, at least it didn't do that constantly. It's gotta be like thermal throttling or something. I gotta go open it up and try at least repasting. I mean, it'd be the easiest solution to try first, you know? Well, I mean, the first would probably be reinstalling the OS, but I don't like doing that because then I have to re-download all my shit, and then 99% of the time for me, it doesn't fix my problem. So now my problem is not fixed, and I have to go and spend all this time re-downloading all my shit and putting it back to the way I had it. No fun. But anyway, I'm sure these things are gonna probably shut the screens up on me because I've been yakking for too long. So let's go get into the game and let's see how these things do.
Well, all right. We're gonna start off here at 1080p, but we're gonna use Intel's upscaler, ultra quality. I just wanted to try it out. I was having trouble on this one figuring out which one actually looks the best. I mean, I think FSR looks the worst, but even that one didn't look horrible. But, in any case, why don't we get into the game? So now we will move on over to 900p and medium. I also put it to quality upscaling, or Intel upscaling. And the rest of the settings, we just went the medium preset like we usually do. And that is pretty much that. And I was surprised, it was pretty damn playable. Still not 60 plus all the time, as you can plainly see, but still, very playable. Now, we'll go ahead, lower it down to 720p, and we're going to use balanced Intel XESS. Okay, there we go. I thought that one setting was motion blur, so that's why I went back up there. Like, how the hell did that get turned back on? I think it turned itself back on me a couple times, or I accidentally flicked it back on, or thought I turned it off and it was still on. But normally I wouldn't run that stuff. So, now we're going to do the same thing all over again on the Ally X here, starting off with 1080p with Intel on ultra quality upscaling, which seemed like it was the same as quality, whatchamacallit, AMD's, what is it, FSR 3, that's what it was. I said, I don't use your brain fart there, but it's getting pretty early in the morning, I'm getting pretty tired, but I just wanted to get done with all this first, before going to bed. That way I didn't have to swarm myself with a bunch of different tasks all in the morning, you know?
Shani here. Don't forget that you can find different types of loot in different locations. Check out your map and head to any of the spots I've marked with an icon.
Down to 900p and medium settings we go, with quality Intel XESS. Yeah, see, look, I accidentally left motion blur on, damn it all. I tried to turn that off, but I think I just forgot to turn it off on this one. So if it looks a little wonky, that is why. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and get ourselves on into the game. Last up, before we get to the camera recorded gameplay, we're going to do 720p here with Intel XESS on balanced and low settings here. I didn't think we needed to go all the way down to performance. Even balanced, probably not, but I wanted to try to stay over 60, so I figured balanced was necessary. But anyway, let's get back into the game. let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. Apparently I made the little droney things mad at me. I just want to see if I can't find some more bullets. I really don't care about anything other than bullets right now. Can't pick up nothing. I just want bullets. They give you like freebies and stuff, but like it wouldn't like let me open the chest. I probably couldn't do it from the screen I was looking at it from, or something as simple as that would be my guess. Now, do those things ever give up, or are they just like there for life? It kind of sounds like it just hangs around looking for you forever. Because I've got like, I think, yeah, 9 shots. I don't think 9 bullets is enough to kill that thing. But at the same time, I don't want the whole video of me hanging out in a, what looks to be some storage facility. Alright, I don't think it saw me. It sounded like other people were shooting at it. But they also might try to shoot me afterwards, so we're just going to try to mosey on this way and not die. I don't know how well it'll work, but that's my plan. Yeah, it seems to play quite well. You can even get 60-ish FPS. Well, I sure hope this doesn't collapse. That would suck. Oop, wait, nope, there's a drone. Screw that. So this is one of those times where third person's kind of nice. I'm just going to get the heck away from that thing. For all I know, it'll come right up here. And like I said, I got 9 shots. I don't think we're defeating that thing. I'm pretty sure that thing would absolutely curb stop me. And so would people. It's not like I'm all by myself here. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other people playing too. Just because I don't have a team. Which makes it even worse. There's probably going to be a team of people where it's little old me. That won't work out very well. How is that ticking? I don't like the ticking. Makes me think it's some weird robot song or some mine somebody left. I don't know. There's another one of those bastards. That looks like, yep, that's a certain death fall if I ever saw one. So I guess we're not going that way. So I guess we are going towards the ticking after all. Tick tock. Okay, so there's basically nothing down here, but hey, how would I have known if I didn't check, right? Well, that's not cool. Like, where do I go? I don't see one of those places. Unless this works. I doubt it, though. That's probably just a way to hide from drones and shit. Speaking of which, I hear one. What is it? Huh. I think it's close. Anyway, we got, what, 10 minutes to find... Yep, I've got to find a way down.
An Arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Well, how do I do that? I don't know. Uh-oh. Don't go that way. Yeah, before they were showing me like those little places you could hide from whatever the hell's coming. And now I am not seeing any. So I guess I just died. Whatever though. Only problem with that is if I die now, I don't even have a weapon with 9 shots, I'll just have my melee weapon. Maybe. They might even take that away from me. Alright, let's move on to the axe. Hopefully I don't lose my character. Now for a little camera recorded gameplay. It's nice to have sound. Sound is important in a game like this. Running around deaf is no fun. What are you beeping about? Is there another one of those roly-polies in here? The problem with that is that probably also alerts other shit. Ooh, impasse. Ooh, look, they're coming back this way. Which means I am going to not go that way. Wanted to, but if we do, we'll die. So I have a little ammo. I might be able to take out a couple of them, but... Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Oh shit. We flee! You can heal with those. Alright, cool. Here you go. Alright, what do we got? Workbench. Cool. Yep, we don't got no weapons because we died a bunch, so we don't got no weapons. We're just gonna have to run around. Because it seems like anytime I shoot anything anyway, I die, so who cares? Oh, it's raining. Oh, I saw somebody's flashlight moving up there. We got no weapons, so we can't do nothing to nobody. Or anything. Hopefully I can figure out, because I got that thing to craft that one thing. I just gotta figure out how to open those. I saw I had a couple other ones, and every time I tried to open them or use them, it seemed like I couldn't do anything with them. I'm like, well, that's kind of lame, but they wouldn't give them to you if you couldn't use them, so I'm sure I'm just doing it improperly. But most of the time in these videos, I'm more concerned with getting you guys FPS data than I am with actually playing the game for real. We gotta be extra careful. If we get spotted, dead by anything. I mean, we can run, but I don't think we're gonna outrun much in this game. What's that? Sounds like somebody with a high-powered sniper rifle. Which probably means I'm about to get shot in the face. Vault. Alright. I think that's one of those roly-poly things. He will kill me. But that game definitely does not run that bad. You can get playable-ish FPS on the Steam Decks, even. And these things are doing... Both Allies did exceptionally well. It's definitely a setting for everybody. If you want good graphics and are okay with 30-40 FPS, you got that. If you want like right around 60 FPS with middle ground settings, or if you just want as much FPS as you can get, well, you can still average more than 60. Ooh, I haven't seen one of those yet. That looks like a much bigger drone. Well, let's not mess with it, seeing as though we have no weapons. It was my choice, though. Obviously, I could have sat there before I started the video and figured out how to equip said weapons, but I was being stubborn and just wanted to get with the program, as it were. Frame times look kind of wonky, but it doesn't feel that bad. Feels fine, honestly. And most Unreal Engine games stutter like no tomorrow, so the fact that this thing isn't really stuttering at all is great. So if this thing can be stutter-ish free, we should be great. The higher up we move, you would think. I mean, the Steam Deck made sense. That thing was quite a bit under the minimum. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is too, but with a little help from upscaling, which is what I always thought it should be, is where we were able to get some playable FPS here. I hate when games are like, nope, you have a brand new computer, like almost top in line, where you've got to go and use a shit ton of all these technologies just to barely get playable FPS, and it's like, no, that's not how you should make a game. Ooh, what do we have? We got some stuff to search. Now I've actually got room to have, like, loot. Like, nothing but room, because I don't even have guns. I can deliver a plate, apparently. Yeah, that sure is loud. Oh yeah, I still have this no matter what, so I got melee. Although that won't do me very much good against the flying duties. Sucks because the rain sounds similar to their little thruster things, so I keep thinking they're coming after me. There's one over there though, I saw the spotlight. Well, either way, I think I'm gonna crouch down here and we can go ahead and wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Arc Raiders on the Ally X and Xeon Extreme, and you can get some more than playable FPS on high, 1080p, 900p medium, or 720p low, as long as you use a little upscaling. Now once you get down to 720p, if you don't care about staying at 60 plus, I don't think you really need the upscaling anymore personally, but if you want the extra FPS, you can go for it. But definitely did a more than phenomenal job. It kind of matched the Steam Deck's performance on high 1080p this time around. I mean, sometimes it's like barely any better, but this time it seemed to match and actually seemed to be a little bit better, so that's actually nice. And then of course, if you go down to 720p low, it absolutely obliterates it, so that's at least cool. But the Steam Deck can still at least play, which it usually can't play Unreal Engine 5 games at all, so that's pretty awesome. And then this does a more than great job. I could have fun playing on either one of these, though I don't really like playing games with guns with a controller, but that's just me. I could still play it if I took this on a trip or something and have more than enough fun. And at least these weren't doing the weird like bouncing me all around thing like the Steam Decks did. Well, Steam Deck, I didn't really get that far on the LCD. That model was being really wonky. I couldn't even put my name in the beginning of the game without it like taking my keyboard away and shit. So I was like, okay, what is this thing doing? I need to figure that out. Making videos with it is almost becoming annoying, but I don't want to exclude it unless it like breaks or something. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Time to wrap this up so I can go get started on the Lenovo. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.